Hey, howdy, and a big welcome back to Clem Hawks, folks. I am Yak, and it is Saturday morning, and we've got some stuff to discuss after that game against the Arizona Diamondbacks, specifically something I've seen that potentially could help the Minnesota Twins here leaving Arizona and going into the trade deadline. Is the Diamondbacks are, of course, 31-35 on the season. They're in that precarious situation where they're 6.5 or some odd games back of the wild card, and they're a team that over the next couple of weeks are going to decide which way they're going, where they're headed, and where they want to be by the end of the season. Obviously, are they selling off? Are they just trying to compete and have a mediocre season? What are they trying to do? And all in there is a pitcher in Zac Gallen, who would be, I think, based on everything I'm reading here, and I'll relay it to you in a minute, is a player of interest for the Minnesota Twins, if you know what I mean, right? So the Twins, if you know anything about the rotation, 1, 2, maybe 3 guys are really getting it done in the rotation, and then everybody else kind of falls off there for the Minnesota Twins when you talk about Bundy and who's going to the mound in 5.87 ERA, right? So that's where we're going with this. Is I'm gonna flash you first Zac Gallen's advanced stats over his career here, and we're going to have a little discussion on that and see what that does for you here, because I just wanted to kind of break down a case here on this guy and see where we're going. By no means am I saying the Twins are 100% trading for this guy. Do I even know if Zac Gallen's available? No, but it's a guy of interest, a guy that, as the Minnesota Twins, you should have on your list when you're getting to that trade deadline as a guy to target. So you see Zac Gallen's stats here. I'm just going to blow it up. I don't need to be on the screen as much as I think I do. Simply put, right, he's had 6 quality starts through half a season. When you match that up, right, he's never been on pace throughout his career to have 12 quality starts through a full season, so he's there to go. He's had 13 doubles allowed, nothing for ground in double plays so far. Is this what I'm missing here? Oh goodness, I think I'm missing something here. Let me actually interpret this off the MLB.com website. So quality starts, games finished none, doubles against 13 this season, triples against 0, grounded in double plays 0, grounded in double play opportunities 35. So if you're going to nitpick anything for Zac Gallen, maybe it's the fact that his defense isn't getting it done behind him. He's had 35 grounded into double play opportunities and yet to convert a single one. Wild pitch is only 3 on the season. Box, none so far in his career. You've got stolen base against 2-1. So right now, runners are having a little more difficult time running against him than in his career so far. Pickoffs, 0 pickoffs so far. And percent of pitches for strikes. So this is where you get really interested in things like this, is the fact of that is higher than it has been for the past 2 years. And then pitches per inning is lower than it was last year at 17.32. Now it's 16.52 and second lowest of his career. And pitches per plate appearance is at a 4.03 or 53. And that is actually his second highest since his debut season in 2019. So that's where you go there. You go on to another chart here that I could get up for you in things here. Runs scored per 9 innings. You've got a 3.18. You got total batters faced 265 so far this season. And he's on pace to kind of face the most batters in a season. Batting average on balls in play this season is at 241 for Zac Gallen, as opposed to everything before where it was 289, 269, 284. And on base percentage against Zac Gallen is the lowest it's been in his career. Slugging percentage against Zac Gallen, albeit by 5 points, is the lowest it's been in his career. OPS is the lowest it's been in his career. And then, of course, Ks per 9 is actually down substantially. Normally, Zac Gallen career average is 10.03, and right now he's sitting at an 8.31. Balls per nine, though, he has allowed substantially fewer walks this season at a 2.2 balls per nine, and a home run per nine of a career low 0.83, and then hits per nine as well is substantially lower than it has been the rest of his career, 0.23 points on the career best. And then Ks per ball, see, this is a big part here. Yes, his strikeouts are down, but he is riding a career high currently as we're talking on Ks per base on balls. So that's a pretty important number there as well. And what else do we got? Yeah, that's really it for the advanced stats that I can tell you about that really matter there. And you talk about Zac Gallen's baseline stats, a 2.91 ERA, 4-2 record, 12 games started. He has 6 quality starts, like I mentioned, 65 innings pitched. The guy's going out there and pitching, just about 5.5 innings a game. And as a Twins fan, we'd take 5.5 as opposed to 4 1/3, right? 48 hits against, 23 runs scored, 21 earned runs against, 6 home runs given up on the season. Other than that, hit batters, is that hit batsmen? Yeah, he's hit 9 batters this season. That's been a bit of a problem. That's a career high, by the way. Intentional walks, none so far this season, and strikeouts only 60 on the year. Oof, there it is. And his opponent's batting average, and this is what actually, if you're asking me, hey, Yak, what intrigued you about Zac Gallen, is actually his opponent's batting average, and his whip is what kind of got me to come talk about this guy today. A 2.01 or a .201 batting average against, and an 0.98 whip against, right? That's fantastic numbers if you're talking about adding to the Twins rotation. So folks, now you get into the fact of what's the package? What do you give up for Zac Gallen, who, right, he's young, he's still just getting established in his career, he's only 26, 95 birth year, right? Like, what do you get or give up for Zac Gallen? Who are the Diamondbacks even interested in parting with him? That's number one question. But I think for the Twins, obviously there are quite a few guys in the minor league system you can work something out with, and obviously if you could find a way to convince the Diamondbacks to take something of a problem from you, right? Starter in, starter out, whether it be Dylan Bundy, somebody like that, or maybe Tyler Duffy out of the bullpen. Find a way to, if you have to give up a lot, find a way to give up something that is already hurting you while you add something that's going to help you. That's just kind of my package. I'm terrible at putting packages together. Trust me, I do not have enough time to comb together the Twins farm system to sit here and tell you it's this guy plus this is the exact package, because it's baseball, and until you see what happens in that trade deadline week, you really don't know what's happening. But folks, this guy I just want to put on your radar today here on Clem Hawks as a guy you need to watch for the Twins to possibly target here towards the trade deadline, July 31st. I'm Yak. This is Clem Hawks. Thanks for tuning in. I am up on Oda here.